My analysis, based on my assessment and the recommendations of the commanders, to include General McKenzie, and the consensus of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, was that we needed to maintain a minimum force of 2,500 troops on the ground, mostly special forces, with allied troops and contractors, in order to sustain the Afghan National Security Forces and its government until the diplomatic conditions of the Doha Agreement were met. Without this support, it was my view at the time that it was only a matter of when, not if, the Afghan government would collapse and the Taliban would take control.
Was he really that clear and direct with President Biden? I doubt it. These guys, these generals, they play all kinds of bureaucrat games. Here he is, ex-General Milley on Capitol Hill today. Joe Biden does say that what he said didn't happen. But then again, it's Joe Biden, so who the hell knows?
Your top military advisors warned against withdrawing on this timeline. They wanted you to keep about 2,500 troops.
No, they didn't. It was split. That wasn't true. That wasn't true.
They didn't tell you that they wanted troops to stay?
No, not in terms of whether we were going to get out in a time frame, all troops. They didn't argue against that.
So no one told, your military advisors did not tell you, no, we should just keep 2,500 troops. It's been a stable situation for the last several years. We can do that. We can continue to do that.
No, no one said that to me that I can recall.
All I know is that Joe Biden and Mark Milley have zero credibility, and we lost in Afghanistan in large part thanks to their incompetence and mismanagement. Part of the incompetence was Mark Milley's obsession with his own public image. He was always granting interviews. He was always talking to reporters. He was obsessed with it. And he told The Atlantic, he was also bad-mouthing Trump. And here was an attempt recently to badmouth Trump, but I know the truth. He told The Atlantic the following. Take a look at this soldier, by the way. A real hero. He was wounded, the captain there, and here he is with his wife. He's severely wounded. He looks great, but, well, let's go to the story that Milley told The Atlantic. It goes like this. At his welcome ceremony at Joint Base Meier-Henderson Hall, Milley gained an early and disturbing insight into Trump's attitude towards soldiers. Milley had chosen a severely wounded Army captain, Luis Avila, to sing God Bless America. Great. Avila, who had completed 5 combat tours, had lost a leg in an IED attack in Afghanistan, had suffered 2 heart attacks, 2 strokes, and brain damage as a result of his injuries. Now, after Avila's performance, Trump walked over to congratulate him, but then said to Milley, within earshot of several witnesses, "Why do you bring people like that here? No one wants to see that, the wounded." Never let Avila appear in public again, Trump told Milley. Recently, Milley invited Avila to sing at his retirement ceremony. Okay, so this is a story, according to Mark Milley, tries to make Trump look bad. Let's watch what really happened.
Captain Luis Avila, a U.S. soldier severely wounded by an IED explosion December 2011 in Afghanistan, uses music therapy as a critical component to his healing. Captain Avila will now join the Joint Service Quartet in singing God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her to the light with the light on her bone. For the mama.
So it's tough, right? Watch how it ends, though. I counted 5 hugs. That's the truth. That's the truth, and it's beautiful. Mark Milley, shame on you. We'll be right back.